Any questions?
Yeah, I just have a question. I would understand on a daily basis you would not you or individual members of the legislature communicate with the government. But the staff, chief of staff, designated people to liaison with respective committees, what they say to you to justify dispersion and unequal dispersion of funds? What explanation do they give to you in a closed room? You name it. I'm saying that, but they say this is it. And you ask the question, or do they give you some type of, only excuse as to why you can see
not in a closed room. Not in public, no, they don't give you any excuse. They tell you, for instance, the government involved in both of those governments.
And they might not get invited to the meeting before the meeting. That meeting after the meeting.
There's some people on this. There's some people on this staff that. Yeah, there's some people on this staff that we've known for years. Just working, in the system. And at the end of the day, that's pretty much it. He's repaying those who voted him in, believing that they will never get treated fairly because of the big three, right? So it's pretty much their turn. That's how they're.
I want to ask you, maybe, whether she was reversed and we had Democratic government who they shut the Republicans out of those jurisdictions that didn't vote with respect to
They have an option to do that.
what have you done.
I can't say they haven't done it in a while, but they have an option, and you can see by what the counties received. This is Delegate Jackson stated, and I'm glad he's on our appropriation as opposed to traditional, because he knows the law, but he has not had the exposure and experience of appropriation, which would make him more alert and in tune to what's happening with funding. Am I correct? I'm not speaking for somebody, but just based on my knowledge of how we operate. And I'm sure he will be able to give us, more and more concise information. The backroom deals that take place, and let's be real, he may not be a part of that. He's not yet. He's a neophyte, technically. He may not get the invitation to that when the leadership meets. And the leadership makes the decision on this committee, and then they come around to the committee members saying, this is what the leadership wants, how the leadership wants you to vote. Depends on his integrity. That goes on the line sometimes, whether you want to compromise it or you want to remain neutral. So it's not what, it's all built up that we as constituency, a whole lot of dynamics that take place down there that people aren't aware of. And I know you're here, but you made another significant point in reference to having to run again, do in a general election. That is the result of redistricting. And the redistricting took Prince George into Calvert and Arundel County. I don't know what
And Charles.
And Charles. And the bottom line, and I hope I'm being recorded, there's none of the technical having control of my livelihood. But this county is run by four, and it will be four males. None of them live in Prince George's County. And if you look at the data, and Michael being on appropriations can tell you, what taxes are being raised in any of those counties that those leaders live in versus what's happening in Prince George's County.
Well, look, let me echo that, and let me say this. So, there are coveted positions in Annapolis. As you all know, that's why people get there and never leave. There are coveted positions. There were a number of people that were surprised that I ended up on appropriations. In addition to me being surprised that I ended up on appropriations, right? I mean, there are a number of things that a number of places, judiciary, initially, HEO, in the hospital, here, and other things. But, I understand the value of education. And so I've been educating myself over the last couple of years. I mean, I'm not on capital budget, which is huge, but I sit in on capital. They have meetings on appropriation. They don't schedule on appropriation hearings. So guess what? You're off. You're out because appropriations is the senior member of appropriations on the capital side. When you talk about certain fundings that go to certain jurisdictions, so the governor in this state, as I said earlier, is very powerful with respect to the budget, but he's also powerful, as every governor is against political. And as soon as we say, you need to do this, or we'd like you to do this, and you have to do it, and then we come up with a bill, or we vote it in, and put a mandate, he goes to the mic, and he says, those Democrats are putting no mandates, there's going to be no budget, there's going to be no whatever. He has the bullet vote. Our voice is you. We don't have the voice that he has. Mike Miller doesn't have the voice he has. Mike Bush doesn't have the voice he has. They have other means of doing things that need to get done. But at the end of the day, the Joe Q citizen doesn't understand what we're doing. So there is a budget. So the things that are priority in the state get taken care of. Then there's part of the budget that you can use to think through. So whenever we look at those things to make sure we bring the resources to our jurisdiction, because they need to be there, that's when he begins to talk about. So that's when the game will shift. But, from a sporting analogy, you can't get the interception, you can't get the fumble, you can't get the steal unless you're in the game. So that's the key. To be in the game and kind of take a look at what's going on. Over these 2 sessions I believe I've grown a lot. Watching the things on both sides of the aisle. And to be sure that, as Dr. said, that making sure that how do we ensure that the tax benefits stay here in this county and not the opposite, right? So, people pay attention. So that never, after we fought and got it out of the house, that never showed its face on the Senate side because people were paying attention. So, other tax incentives this year. But there were some people who weren't so interested. Good on living. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. I know being in the General Assembly, you do have to have a cooperative and sometimes collaborative relationship with the government, obviously. But what are we doing as Democrats to galvanize ourselves for the next governor's election? I'm a member of the United Democratic Women of Maryland, and I'm a Southern Regional Court. So I have 5 counties that I have under my initial purview. So I want to know what we can do to start galvanizing and putting together a strategy in order to break this barrier and break this deadlock that we have with this government. Because quite frankly, what I have seen and what I have heard is a lot of smoke and mirrors. And what you just said in terms of, oh, it's not me, he plays the passive-aggressive card.
Very good. He's a businessman. He's taking that opportunity. Remember, just prior to the unrest in Baltimore, he had heard rumors that the sitting mayor was thinking about running against him for others, and when that unrest occurred in Baltimore, he took that opportunity to essentially take her city hall. It was pretty much married her. But to address your question, or your statement as well, one of the things we have to be very careful about, this governor right now, the approval rating is not that for a Republican governor in a Democratic state. So the next time you go across one of these, polls, I think just about every one of them, he still has a sign up. He didn't just lower the poll. He has a line through. So he's doing everything he can for approval rating, and it's his business to do that. What we have to do is make sure that we don't deplete the Democratic resources. So the plan right now, as we hear it, is, we got 3, 4, maybe 5 Democrats that are seeking to do as well. And the Republicans, this guy's their hero right now, primary, what happens, we beat each other up, we deplete our resources. Whoever comes out is going to have depleted resources for a few months. Even if the general election, we'll have $15 million or so. We have to be very careful to screen our candidates very well. And sometimes, we don't, everybody's competitive. Sometimes, we have to look out for what's best for the cause, what's best for the team. And sometimes that's not everyone, jumping into that particular race. That's going to take a lot. The biggest issue there is if he wins the next election, we're in Charleston, Howard. So 27 has a delegate in Prince George's and Charles, 27 names, Prince George's and Calvert, and then one in Calvert. That's 27. Which originated out of Prince George County. 21, which is up in Laurel and elsewhere, they're in Aaron. So if this governor wins, the next governor controls three districts. So that means more of that, more single-member districts. Single member, you can come after me, you can come after Doc. When you have districts, you have three people there, it's tough for you to come in. So that's key. Redistricting. I'm not sure if people have invited the redistricting.
We've been working on that.
Okay.
No, it's not a matter of inviting them out. I think it's just staying just the pure politics of it. For this session, I think this government, like you said, is just elonged this term just to see how effectual it will be, so that if he's elected, he'll have more force to implement.
Yeah, that every district is huge. I mean, that's the picture of Maryland going forward. If you look at the makeup of the committee, it's also, pretty good.
So my question is, how much concern, in your opinion, is there in Annapolis? Maryland is a Democratic state. No matter how they predict the Democratic state, if the governor has good numbers, the Democrats have decided he should have good numbers, and that he is meeting the needs of the state of Maryland. So I wonder, in your opinion, how much concern do we have in Annapolis, and is the right thing coming out of Annapolis to kind of slow everybody down and say, wait a minute, man, you all are celebrating this person, but he's done this, this, and that, because I don't know that that's happening if he has good numbers.
Yeah. So I think the consensus building on the Democratic, within the two Democratic caucuses in Annapolis, that's something that we heard more this year, definitely than last year. Last year we had a huge new class in Annapolis. And the good thing about that class is that most of them weren't already in the political arena, so they weren't part of it. But so you had some people who challenged the so-called wisdom last year. We were down to the last week in Annapolis, and we were having knockdown drag-outs in the caucuses saying, why are we giving the Republicans anything? We have the numbers. This government's not going to do this. At one point, we had everybody in Annapolis, except for 10 people out of 188 that voting against the budget. On the last day, every Republican voted against that budget. And we knew it was coming. And, so you had members saying, why are we giving them anything? Yet we had some of our leaders saying, well, we need to do different working together. It didn't sound too well. So the GCEI came up, that's what we mandated that on that last day. And then the two mandates going forward this year. So the caucus messages are being crafted a little better, a little more focused, not to just assume that people are going to vote for Democrat. Because if you look at the numbers, we're growing more out of affiliates in the state. So you have a growing number of unaffiliates. If they don't feel direct pain, that's when they're going to vote. It's going to go status quo. And so that's where our consistency and the members as well need to be on this